Okay, we are starting The Witcher again! We just hit Skilligrag.
There had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
You know what?
Honey, you can't leave them out like this. They won't work right. I tell you, one of my least favorite things is repeating myself multiple times, and for some reason, kiddos are really good at like making you repeat yourself multiple times. You guys like repeating yourselves? East Louise, Evie. I'm just gonna skate right past that. What do you say, honey? How much loot in this game is ridiculous. And it's way too. I couldn't imagine taking the time to like actually sit here and read through all the loot you pick up. I just like smash the X button. I hope it's.
Siren Den. Gotta ruin it for them. Damn, you're ugly.
I think I know what you're talking about. I saw that. Once people were like I said, that's just one thing you have to try. I can't get to this thing. But yeah, some of them like you can only do once, and of course, I think mainly just the like, I think any of them that you get a key for, you can only do the one time. But I didn't. That is a fun game. I recommend if you guys like platformers. We might try to play a little bit more. I'm kind of interested in where the story goes. Fun. Probably warmer there than it is here. Doesn't mean it's not cold, but it's accurate. Oh, it's the best. Me too. I love being cold. Have you seen how weird you can be? Like 3. So. You guys to all my body? Rip my body. You took off her wing? You just said you don't like them ladies, and then I defended myself, and then you... You can get your own juice. Mix it with water. Half and half. Because it's healthy. You know, wow, that is really far away. You okay? That juice though is really strong. Like I done mostly water. It's kind of weird to me if you guys don't know, but they sell like toddler juice, which is basically means you pay more for watered down juice. So if you're gonna like, you might just water it down. Like a lot of times kiddos don't know. You just water it around half and half, half juice, half water. Like they don't know. But a lot of people are like, oh, I buy toddler juice because it's healthier. And if you like look at the ingredients, literally just add juice with filtered water. Why is toddlers anyways? Because juice in moderation is good for you, like anything. I mean. Not excess, I guess.
Don't really change. Oh, look. It's like a...
I mean, if you want some real, I mean, if you some babies have problems with constipation too. So if you give them apple juice, it'll help that too. There's another reason to give them juice if you want to get real. That dude had 1,000 gold on him. That must have been the captain. Yeah, that was the captain that we paid to come here. So we got our 1,000 back. Nice. I mean, rip that guy. Oh, sad panda. Yeah, in a perfect world, honestly, with fruit, you're not even supposed to give kiddos fruit for a long time either. You're supposed to give them like vegetables for like the first so many months, just because of you get addicted to sweets really easy when their taste buds are developing. It's better to have them have vegetables. But you can drink water. You're not supposed to give pure water to babies though. I feel like I'm just starting to learn that women, you know, just like to argue. It's fun. Totally, men never argue, right, Bert? Here's no comments. Has 1,000 comments, Burbs. Nobody likes water. I don't know though. I mean, if you can get like a perfect glass of water, it's amazing. But it's hard to get a perfect glass of water. Right? Like that perfect temperature water, like it's amazing, like how good it is. But getting that perfect temperature is ridiculous. Is there soda? I don't know. I never know. People like I feel like choose stuff to focus on what we're not supposed to be doing. I mean, technically, we're not supposed to be driving around in cars and stuff and riding on trains and hanging out in big groups and stuff. If you want to go back to like base human instincts, we're not supposed to be even like in groups and stuff. We're supposed to basically be like nomads, like in the true form of humans. That's what we're supposed to be. But does anybody want to be nomads and do all that crap?
Stop your
I'll claim to be an expert. Yeah. There's the oath. Somebody once said, which is not a religious thing in general, but I mean you can say it nature, God, whatever you want to call it, made sugar really hard to get to, right? Because it's supposed to be not in excess. Humans made it easy. That's the biggest issue. Because, you know, I mean, in nature and stuff, sugar is not that easy to come by naturally, you know, for people to get. The only reason it's really natural is just because of all the effort we have to go to. I mean, if you think about how hard it is to get, like, sugar and stuff, it's... one of those things. But yeah, true, you're not supposed to. Same with, like, even with your teeth and stuff. Like her dentist said, it's fine. She can have a cup of juice a day, but that's it. She shouldn't have any more. Like one sugary drink a day, if that is the goal. And juice is at least healthier than pop, you know? At least healthier than pop.
Serve our king worthily. One day we'll meet again.
Come, take a gander. Greetings.
Hear my
Looking to
husband
buy?
outside? Better hide. Scary. Bah! Then he has a heart attack and goes
Show me
kaput.
your wares.
R.I.P. Her hubby. You know what's kind of funny? I never really had much thought about certain aspects and certain things with stuff and such, and you know, places and things and blah blah blah. Yeah, there was a person, right? They lied about having a wife or a husband and kids and stuff. Like they lied about it. I know them for a while before I learned that they didn't lie. They lied about all that. So it always makes you wonder. It always makes me like kind of wonder nowadays about like makes me wonder about when people now. Like I never really took much thought into people lying about that stuff. So it's kind of interesting, you know, to think about like how we just trust people with some of this stuff, right? Just believe them. Because why would they lie? I don't know. It's interesting. Ice on our porch. So maybe Evie just pretends to have a husband. Maybe he's imaginary. Maybe I have a husband. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe. The purpose is nice. You could have said maybe. Did you think of it really, really hard, Perps?
So long.
So hard. Perps. Oh, it's funny they can't hear you. You guys can't hear Perps pick on me. Oh. We could do, you know, stuff and such, you know? But, you know, The poople, I think, yeah, ice. I'm glad we don't have. That's all we really get here, though. Not very often, but we do. I was thinking. I always forget stuff. Do you guys ever forget stuff? Yeah. Really bad about it if I don't say it right away. Loots, loots, loots. Loots is supposed to upgrade their thing. I don't know what Loots is doing. I feel like I probably shouldn't stick with that company personally. I don't think I'd like recommend anybody else try it at the moment. It's got a lot of bugs lately. Got that weird lawsuit at the moment. What's up, Mila? Is that right? Mila? A cool name. That's my name, Mila. Oh, okay. Got so much crap in our inventory. Where's the stuff we haven't read? Oh, here it is. Mila. Ah. Oh, oh, I was close. Mylea. Do it again, drinking coffee. Ooh, what kind of coffee? Zombie always mispronounces names. I'm just so glad that most people don't care. Are you related to Princess Leia?
Come closer, stranger.
Guy sounds so creepy. Mylea. What is it?
Who are there, Witcher? You looking for work by any chance? Every man on the
From
continent
Sam's
so
Club?
bloodless.
Oh. I've heard Sam's Clubs is like one of the first stores to
Listen, Witcher,
completely empty of
there's
most
some
everything.
weird diabling. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Sounds good. I always just have like
Let me
cheap Folders
guess.
coffee.
They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
But that
$15
the
bag
only
though?
harm. Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn.
How many cups of coffee you think you get out of a
Attack
bag though, I
fishermen
guess?
wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's Tove too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none other comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
You know that's the thing though with I mean honestly $15 seems kind of high, but that's literally like 3 cups of coffee at like Starbucks. If you get more than like 3 cups, you're pretty
Let's
much
talk
golden.
about my pay first. A bit too modest for my taste.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how brains work though with a lot of that stuff. It's like
That's dear, it is, but could be worth it.
food stamps and
All
all.
right, I'll
Oh
pay
yeah.
you what you want.
They were talking about like
I'll take
making
the
it where you
job.
couldn't buy certain stuff
Tell
with
the
food stamps
drowners many
anymore.
times. It'll soon be over.
I feel like they should
Work
take
on
pop
that.
off food stamps and stuff like that, honestly. Because I think a lot of people like do not, especially if you got kiddos. If you got kiddos, I guess, who cares? But if you got kiddos, I feel like a lot of these parents, man, they just blow that stuff on stuff they shouldn't.
Can't I play today, Dad?
I guess that's the nice thing. It's kind of like WIC, man. WIC is basically like food stamps, but actually like monitored to what you're allowed to buy and stuff, which is good, right? Make sure that the babies get what they need.
need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
Clear taller menu? That's so weird to me. Such an American thing.
Tis madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. Tis her decision.
McDonald's dollar menu is pretty much non-existent at this point, though. I think you can get like a chicken sandwich and like fries on it at this point. That's such a stupid like cultural thing right there. Like she's young, and like, hey, I'm gonna send you out in a boat with this dead guy, and we're gonna catch you guys both on fire because of culture. You must have some true conventions, because I would think I would just jump off the boat.
You look beautiful.
Look beautiful.
Thank
Aw.
you. Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Tuirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
I like how we're at a funeral and their choices are, you know Bran or you smell wonderful. Like
You knew Bran?
Yes, he was well respected. Unlike his
Right.
wife.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who held Bran of Clan Tuirsech dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Come to the wake with me?
Gladly. Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanet?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Reading my mind again?
What's more, I like what I see.
I don't know if I would like to be with someone that could read my mind. I feel like it'd be kind of fun to mess with people with it, but no. That was a back noise.
Did you learn anything in Velen?
The graphics remind me of SWT. I don't know what that is. Star Wars: The Old Republic. Is that the old one or the? Oh, okay. I liked that one game, but I always
Ciri
get
was
mixed
there,
up.
looking for a way to lift some curse. She's not there anymore.
You're certain?
Yeah.
Heard it from Dandelion.
Love that one.
With no embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble, never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
This game's amazing though. It's pretty cheap too, reasonably, if you get it on sale.
Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous.
Steam? I play on
Also ran
PS4,
into
but
an
yeah,
old
it's on
friend of
Steam.
ours in Velen,
All of them.
Kira,
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ardskellig a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl.
I'm so sad that EA
I
still
doubt
has
he'll do
Star
you any
Wars.
favors, not even for old time's sake.
EA has ruined a lot of gaming companies, a freaking lot. I heard the new Star Wars is pretty decent, though it's really short. But it feels like a fluke. I feel. Kind of sucks, man. What is? I think Disney, man. Maybe they'll have a tighter reign over what they're doing with it.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area?
Probably why. I feel like Disney
Call it
didn't
a
get it. You
difference
probably
of
would have got
opinion.
crappy games
Large,
forever.
loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
White Wolf.
Greetings, Krach.
Krach.
See you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krach, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately.
He's very pretty.
I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
Yeah, it's really good. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. Waiting, you might as well always wait for sales. A lot of people get impatient. But I got so many games that I've gotten really good at waiting for sales. Even though I forgot to get Darksiders 1 the other day. I don't even know if I would like Darksiders. I need to look it up. I have like the 2 and 3. I just don't have the first one. That's how you will be, Herbs. Might be awful, but at least it'll be fast.
Sorry to trouble you, but I really have no choice.
That's the thing. Like in this game, it's tough. I can't play it like the sleep away or sleep around route. It just don't feel right with his character, and it's kind of weird because everybody's like, "Well, the book's doing this, blah blah," but it doesn't really fit him. I mean, I know it's probably like different back then, and maybe it's just more loosey goosey, but it feels very much that he likes Yennefer, and I mean he likes Triss too, I guess. But that was like because he supposedly lost his memory. Triss is not hot too, though. Got red hair.
What is it?
Our ship was wrecked against a rocky shore during the last storm. I've lost everything.
How
How am
go?
I supposed to help?
I haven't even
You
got
gonna
the
get yours?
coin for the journey home, and with each day's delay, I draw closer to bankruptcy.
Might have guessed you'd come around to coin. So, need a loan? Or is it just alms you're after?
I shall pay you back every last copper, I swear it. You need only call on me at my address in Novigrad.
to visit Novigrad often enough, might stop by, see how business is going.
Thank you. You find me in the Port District. My name's Johan Bonner.
See you later then.
Some people are very against like finding like characters in games and cartoons and stuff attractive, but to me it's like kind of like music. You can't really help what you enjoy. To me, it just seems kind of weird to judge too harshly for this kind of stuff. Live and let live, very much. As long as you're not hurting others, I guess, you know.
Brewer, don't eat so much. Why the spit not? Because you get hit in the gut and those herrings get tangled in your entrails.
You have sighed a lot today, and I keep on like waiting for the I gotta go, but you've like done it so many times. It's like go, and I. You've done it like multiple. You do it multiple times. It's happening at 11 o'clock. All right, have fun. Don't work too hard. Don't get in trouble. Don't be too bored. Bye. Hey guys, forgot you guys can't hear perps, so someone have some. You better be careful, you'll break your arm. Have a good day, you too, perps. Thanks for hanging out. You're untrapped. You're a criminal now.
The Witcher known as the White Wolf, I know. They tell stories about you every day round here. Looking for an open seat at the table?
I'll be fine. Just wanted to talk.
I can see if they're a real handcraft. Hurry.
I think so.
Actually kinda in the mood for cards. Care for a round of Gwent?
I'm always in the mood for Gwent.
This says made in China. That's all it says.
Yes, they're not. Ow.
You okay?
My foot.
That wouldn't be good. Can't go to the hospital either if you break a foot. PC Witcher is superior? Well, yeah. That's kind of an obvious statement. It always kind of boggles my mind that anybody ever argues against that kind of stuff. I mean, a PC costs way more than a console does. Of course, a $1,000 PC or even a $1,500 PC or more is gonna run the game better and do more stuff for it than a $400 console or $300 console. I mean, it's kind of obvious statement, in my opinion, but you know. In the grand scheme of things. I think a lot of times with PC though, people are really bad at optimizing. I think on console, they're usually pretty good at optimizing a lot of stuff. I see a lot of people, like a lot of PC games that people have trouble running that they shouldn't have. It's like they're not that amazing. Especially built, yeah. That's even like a cheap $800 one is still like double the price of a console. You know. I need to upgrade my PC one of these days. One of these days. I should have done that sooner. I could have burned up that card he had out. You can go back there. Here, take care of these. I think you ate them all, didn't you? There's a few. We can just go in the trash. Perfectly, so I'm happily. Yeah, you know, as long as it runs what you like. PCs are very much, you can just blow a lot of money in them. No problem. But it's always kind of funny because like I never disagree that of course a PC that's or run better than mine. I mean, that's a very obvious statement. Would be kind of confusing if it didn't.
No,
Is there? I know we got a lot of sweets. That's the thing though, we don't have to eat all the sweets in one day. I know you like to eat them all in one day. Can I do this and like blow all these cards out? There's no really point to doing it, but it'd be fun. Literally just put him at 0. Those are red velvet. We can have one since they're small. Last one to run for at least 12. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can't eat all these in one day. There's 12. Then there will be 10 more.
Don't eat it in your room. You get ants, honey. No, not like this stuff. I shouldn't eat in my room at all either, you're right.
Gotta say, I like the place.
I should hope so. Found it a ruin when I came here from Unvik. Gulls shitting into the tankards through the gaps in the thatch. I bought the hut, rolled up my sleeves, and made a proper alehouse out of it.
Why'd you call it the New Port?
Continuity. Owned the old port on Unvik. Few of my former customers come here evenings to reminisce about the old times.
What smells so delicious?
Smells so delicious. Monsters.
Thanks for sparing a moment.
Yeah, my computers are so expensive to replace. I mean, really? Our limit? Oh, they're specials. I don't know which ones are specials. Is that like, oh, these ones. Need another unit card. Welcome back, Reyes. What are you up to today?
This has gotta be Yen's room. She always did like space and luxury.
Luxury?
Her megascope? Guess she never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and toothbrushes, deeply personal possessions.
Trying to stay busy. Why's that?
Scent of lilac and gooseberries, even with the lid on. Taste hasn't changed.
I kind of wish we would have picked the other chicks. Cat's in there eating the kiddos. Goldfish.
The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it.
Is that?
Yeah.
Put it back.
No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white.
We might. Do blue again.
Right. Just not something I'd ever wear. But what don't we do for her? What exactly is she to me?
Swords on his back. What'll they think of next?
This blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Swords on his back. What'll they think of next? Look at the sword.
Did you change your name?
Ooh.
I remember you in chat, I think.
Foreigner, what's your step?
What are you looking at?
I'm not sure. Myla.
Run, Roach.
Maybe I kind of bad with names. A lot of people change their names too. Pretty good with faces and stuff.
Foreigner, what's your step?
Is your work still open, Wrath? I didn't even ask. I know a lot of places have closed down. Did you guys just closed down or gotten less hours? Fort Purpose has gotten a lot. getting about half the hours she normally does because of all this, but still working though, so I guess not all is lost.
Come on now.
My name? Yeah, on Twitch. Did you change it?
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
Ah, I thought so. Different.
Introduce me.
This is my friend Geralt, and this is Berna, widow of the dear departed Bran.
The Queen Mother. It's a pleasure to meet you, Geralt. You must forgive me, but on a day like today, I'm afraid I cannot indulge in my penchant for long conversations.
We're cursed, then I merged it with Twitch.
Why am I not surprised? Oh, Geralt.
Both jobs actually? Wow.
What
They
is
cut them
that
completely
you're
or
doing?
just time off?
Detract from your beauty.
A man at a woman's side is an accessory. He should enhance her beauty. But I thank you for the compliment.
Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
They seem kind of opposites of each other. I feel like Trish is probably the better option. I should have picked Trish.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
I plan to tell you what I think.
Certain contracts we have can't be worked on. Yeah. So yeah, I know most places, almost all states, I think, are getting to the point where everything's not allowed to have sit down anything.
Our wagon's full of loot we ripped from the Black Ones.
We've also wine from the temples of Melita.
Geralt, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
I guess you get more time to play games, Raz, right?
Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
Thank you.
Lady Yennefer. Sir,
Greetings, Arnvald. My companion is Geralt of Rivia.
I am honored.
Nice to meet you too. Quite a few guests.
They come to bid their king farewell. They come to see the claimants to the crown.
We wanted to talk to Krach on Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Cerys. Follow me, please.
I know. Is it bad or good?
They've seated us here.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious witcher Geralt.
We've met. Don't remember?
That was ages ago. Yalmer and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious honor.
Anything?
That's Halbjorn, son of Holger Blackhand. Blue Boy Lucas, Madman Lucas's firstborn. And choking down a stockfish over there is Otric on Hindar.
Seems they set us with the sons of Jarls, exclusively.
Cerys on Crate is the daughter of a Jarl, Geralt. Jarl's daughters are in no way inferior to their sons.
Do you know every last one of them dreams of being Bran's successor? Look at him. Likely lot.
Cerys is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
Folks get stuck in your behind.
The feet are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they spoke to Krach about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Had my reasons for not participating, but I would have won then, as I'd win now.
Now that you mention him, just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, why don't we repeat it? I'm willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
Gladly. What are the rules?
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
And here I was, ready to puke from all the boredom. Let's go!
Oh, if Raz is off work, maybe I could do that sports show with you, Raz. It's still up there. Maybe I'll make you come do it with me. We could just do wrestling. It's close enough to a sport.
You must reach the top of that mount. At the summit, you'll see the stump of an oak. Hjalmar's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first wins.
I'm ready.
You'll start when I sound the horn.
Can we put some coin on it, Lugos? Actually, wrong side idea. You never pay up.
Hurry it up, old man!
Show the little wench her place.
I honestly want to kind of let her win. But
Won, but only by a hair.
No such thing. There's winning and there's losing, and I lost. We best go back to the week.
Let's.
only for 1 year and 4 months. Shoo. Got a lot of long followers.
See the wakes in full swing.
Lost sight of yous. Who won?
I lost.
Lost to a Witcher Sparrowhawk. It'll likely happen to any of us. Enough of the nattering, let's drink.
To Ceres.
Pass the mead in a tankard for the man.
To Bran. He want for nothing in the world beyond.
To my beautiful companion.
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk, but not here. You shall learn all beyond that door.
Got a minute? Sad when someone like Bran dies.
It's not fitting to speak elsewise about the dead.
Mean you don't agree?
Bran spent his life at sea. And while he was away, old feuds flared, devouring the Isles from the inside. Folk grew furious, claiming there was no one to mediate, resolve quarrels. But then Bran would return with loot, throw a feast, let the mead flow in rivers, and everyone loved him again.
Farewell.
What? Do you have
Shame?
Geralt, this is Holger Blackhand, Berna, Bran's widow, and our hostess today. You've already met.
Widow? A widow's duty is to lie beside her husband.
A widow's duty is to care for the king's son.
Not by our customs, it ain't.
Your customs are barbarous.
A custom that demands widows burn themselves alive? Too harsh.
Foreigners?
Holger, perhaps you'd like to show us the meaning of courage? Walk willingly into flames? I'm sure we can scrape together some wood.
Calling me a coward?
Calm yourself, Holger. You speak to a widow at her husband's wake.
Heard a lot of good things about Bran.
I will miss him sorely. I was not his first wife, but I bore him his firstborn son and saw him off on his final journey. We lived a great many years together.
Let's move on, Yen.
High time we did as well. Come, Svanriga.
So rude. Just, let's move on.
Bern is a scheming whore. Refuses to admit her reign's ended. Bran knew how to keep her in line. Let's drink to his memory.
To Bran.
Come, Geralt.
Stay and chew the fat with us, Geralt.
Holger, to your health. Especially that black hand.
Now I've a toast. May the Emperor of Nilfgaard's prick stay as soft as a noodle, so there'll be no foul spore to take his place on the throne.
We should go.
Pestilence still blows in the winds.
What do you know? Hard times.
Tell me, Lugos.
Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. Geralt, Jarl Donar and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker one more time, and I'll chop off your head, stick it on a pike, and piss down your neck hole.
Enough! Time to settle this. Here and now.
Oh, ha ha ha! Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Thought Skelliger's called a truce for feasts.
I know the hallowed customs, but Lugos ought to know that I'll not let him raid my Hindisfjall bear.
You don't scare anyone, Donar. I'll be boy soon to plough your priestesses, drink from your tankard, and shit on your table. Be sure to leave a candle lit for me.
Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the Black Ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the Empire is another.
Awfully mouty, this one. Go stir your cauldron and pierce some boils, witch. Don't talk when you haven't got a fucking clue.
Calm down, Lugos.
No wench will teach me how to fight.
That was not my intention. Come, Geralt. I believe this discussion's run its course.
Pestilence still blows in the winds.
Jeez. Witchers and witches, man, they get it rough.
What now?
Now we pay a visit to Ermien's laboratory.
Didn't know we'd been invited.
Because we've not been.
take it Ermion won't be there.
That's right.
And what's the purpose of this visit?
We're looking for an object. The Mask of Urboros. We'll need it. Come, Geralt. Yes?
Now you'll tell me why you need this mask.
Oh, I shall. In due course.
Take it you'll decide when.
Correct. Footsteps.
Footsteps.
Shh. Guards. Hide behind the tapestry.
Sparrows chip, while starlings chirp.
What do jackdaws do?
Jackdaws caw. Goldfinches warble, and cranes whoop, whereas peacocks screech. Hawks scream, larks trill, and doves, they coo. That's all of them.
What about nightingales?
All right, nightingales croon.
What are you doing, kitty? Oh, you jumped on me. No, get down. Oh, shoot. Did I just skip something? I think I did.
That was close. This'll be tough to open.
Surprises never end. See the ravens?
Hard not to.
Ermion's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. I also sense a clear magic aura. Come, there's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it.
Pass along it.
Yes?
Seen uglier sights in my life.
Geralt of Rivia, being romantic.
Ow.
Yes?
Had one at Kaer Morhen.
Please.
Looks alive.
Yeah. Been raining off and on.
100 loose an arrow if you saw that in the woods.
That's brittle.
Looks alive.
Yeah. No, this is pretend. I thought you meant were animals. I think so.
A basin of water.
For teleprojection, a reflection of Ermion appears on the surface. Supplicants speak to it.
Good search on it.
Are you all right?
1147.
Cut myself. The door's locked. The animals. They're alive. Yen, watch out. Monsters. I can feel them coming closer. They're everywhere.
I know, he's just streaming. Actually, just streaming. They're just ain't real. I guess.
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermien's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
What if we were
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer
Not good.
finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open.
I hear him, honey.
Let's go inside, Geralt.
Looks alive.
I'll lock the entrance. We don't want to raise suspicions. Ah, our dear Druid's laboratory. We must search it thoroughly.
The letter bearing Ermien's seal to the Druids warns them about you. That brazen manipulator.
Wondrous world of insectoids.
Seems Ermien has real
Ritual
tobacco brought in.
plants. Ah, what do you know? Raymond Marlev. A biography in Hunt.
Skelliger's tales about the Wild Hunt.
The islanders believe the wraiths sail on a longship built of the clawed.
Pinecone. Didn't expect this. A large female.
Ermien's wand. He's one of the few druids to use one.
A child's skull. Look at this. A detailed map of the northern kingdoms. Even shows spheres of influence over the ages.
Out of date.
A sword in a stone. Things begging me to pull it out.
It's not in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice.
Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist. Looks like Ermien places something in the statue's hand. So, statue, how about a skull? Guess you're no indecisive prince. What do you say we give it a pine cone? Nothing. Need something else. A goat carved out of lindenwood, signed to Uncle Ermien.
Little Ciri's handiwork. That's what she called him when he was her tutor.
Goes in for light reading, too. The Corpse of Novigrad by Sasha Hadi. Dwarven triple mead. Let's try again. How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes. Huh. Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Ermien enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I've a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here.
Found it.
This is it. We've got it. We must return to the feast quickly before.
Right. An elemental.
Pick up when I'm done with you. It's a trap. Hear that?
Smelled it. Gas. Grate still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
Yes? The damned druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind. Hold on tight. Damn. I tore a hole in my dress. Wait a minute. I must mend it.
You know how to sew.
Please. I'll enchant a needle. Wait.
For what?
We must talk to Krak.
Why? Think he misses us? Because I missed you. Oh no.
I missed you too.
When are you gonna finally burn this piece of junk?
My heart couldn't take it. So many memories. Damn it, Geralt. Do you have any idea how much they cost?
Come here. We gotta hurry. Krach's waiting.
Is that so?
There's some kinky
Can't
stuff, I
let go
think.
of the mane.
I know you. I let go, you throw us off. Don't even try. My, oh my.
Missed you.
I missed you too.
We ought to get back to the wake.
I must dress. Turn around.
Oh. Oh.
Kraken Creates asked about you.
We went out for a breath of fresh air.
The claimants to the throne will step forth in a moment.
Now heed my words. There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the goddess.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you, and we'll take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the beyond, and must now choose his successor. The king must be wise. A king must command respect. A king must have bollocks.
Bollocks.
There's no lack of men like that.
Huh?
Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skellige step forth. My son could not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his will. May the best man or woman win. What's
No,
coming
bro.
to her?
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'll sail to speak her of. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come
Yeah.
with me. All the more essential.
I think I might quit next time we have a safe spot. Just take a break. We might play a little bit of Apex. A little bit. I should have saved it before all that other stuff. I didn't realize how long this would be.
How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood? I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble, and you seek her.
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can. And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
Need your help. Ciri probably came here to Skellige.
And very likely caused the cataclysm along the coast. A site upon which the Druids focus so intensely now.
A site Ermion refuses to let us explore.
Specifically, he won't let me explore it. We fought. We're not friendly now.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, Ard Skellig's my isle. With my permission to investigate as
Thanks
you
for
see
loots.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. Anvald, tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return. Whereas Ceres announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalric is not mad, but cursed.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye. Dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordalachir and Ard Skellig.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believes. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Osgard, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Udalric further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
Oh.
Can't help wondering. Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugas would sooner see an Nilfgaardian on the throne. Besides, a man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
If either Hjalmar or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
I think
Now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Ard Skellig. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay. A successful feast on all counts, Krach. I will see you later.
Yeah, I think we're gonna end Witcher here. I think I might go over and play a little bit of Apex, but I'm gonna be RB anyways. I gotta go to the bathroom and stuff. We'll end here. Fun stream, right? Enjoy what you see. The follow button, of course. I'll be RB, guys.